This guy performs all over. He's been taking the class. He's awesome. Put your hands together for Chris Garvey, everybody.
How we doing? Does anyone love their moms? Yeah. Love's sort of a strong word, though, isn't it? No, I love my mom. She's here in the audience tonight. I mean, there's a few things that annoy me about her. You know, she has a tendency to overdo things. You know, like artificial flavors, for example. Just hear me out. You know, I'll go and visit her, and I'll sleep over. I'll wake up the next morning. I want a cup of coffee, but there's no cup of coffee to be had. It'll be a French biscotti almond blend. Paired up with some fucking macadamia and coconut creamer. Just as soon go without the coffee. So I'll say I'll go take a shower, but there's no bar of soap there. It'll be a pina colada body wash. And like a heather jasmine shampoo and summer strawberry fucking conditioner. And then you get out and it'll be like Bananas Foster hand lotion. Just as soon beat off with a dry hand, you know what I mean? But yeah, I don't know if you guys are, the cheetah print? The cheetah print? I used to love the cheetah print. My ex-girlfriend really introduced me to the cheetah print, cheetah print panties and sheets, and it was like a Rorschach test. If I saw cheetah print sex, cheetah print sex, that was the first thing that came to mind. Well, then Mom started rocking the cheetah print. And overdoing it, to boot. So it'd be, sheer cheetah print blouses and cheetah print thongs poking out of these lowrider, slutty jeans and cheetah print knee pads and chukka boots and cheetah print home goods, for Christ's sakes. Picture frames, shower curtains, tea towels, drapes. I say, Mom, please stop with the cheetah print. You have to stop. And also stop shopping at Forever 21. Don't take the name of the store literally, all right? I mean, you're not even 21 times 2.5 at this point. But, find a Lane Bryant or a Chico's or a fucking Land's End catalog or something. Is it too much to ask for a mom to dress age appropriately? I mean, I guess so. But it's a shame because if I go out with a girl and she has cheetah print anything, I'm out the door. I'm gone. I was on a date a few weeks ago with an Aborigine girl. And it was no cheetah print, but she had a pair of very sexy jackal hide stockings. So take it from me, ladies. Jackal print is going to be very popular this year. Heard it here first. But we're at the bar and we're drinking and getting a little frisky. And she comes out, she goes, "How big is your cock?" Just like that. "How big is your cock?" I said, I don't know. I guess it's sort of big. My dad's kind of was, but and then my hands were really small at the time, so it's sort of hard to gauge. But actually, it wasn't my dad. It was my stepdad, Craig. And but what a guy, If ever I get discouraged, a sprained wrist or lockjaw, he'd say, "Go ahead, son, give it the old college try." And it got me thinking. I mean, the old college try. How hard is that? I mean, I graduated from college. Getting stoned and getting laid, not paying taxes for 4 years. How hard is that? So, how about the old trade school try? The old penitentiary try. Those are too much harder tries than college. And so it got me thinking. I mean, a lot of these sayings they don't mean what they once did. They need a little modernizing. So I was thinking about some on the way over here, and bear with me, So instead of birds of a feather flock together, could be nerds of a feather watch Battlestar Galactica together, or play fantasy football together, either one of those. Or instead of proud as a peacock, could be proud as a porn cock. Right? No brainer. I mean, porn cocks are very proud entities. But speaking of Craig, my real father, he actually found love on the internet, AsianFriendFinder.com, actually. So he went over to Guangzhou, China, and married a woman named Hong Hong, and brought her back to the good old U.S. of A. And now I have a stepmom named Hong Hong. Incidentally, my younger brother did the same exact thing, and true story. I'm not lying, but aside from being weird and awkward and sort of strange and fetishy, it really sucks for me because, what if I were to fall in love with an Asian woman? Find my soulmate, and bring her home to meet my dysfunctional family, First of all, I know those two pervs would want to bang her, And second of all, well, there actually isn't a second of all. I'm way past that. Asian women are ruined for me at this point, and I apologize if there's any Asian women in the audience. It's not your fault. It's my brother and father's. But it sucks because I'm scarred at this point. I can't order Thai food anymore. I can't go to the dry cleaners. I mean, I can't even come from a happy ending. Thanks, Dad. Fucking asshole. But speaking of cum, I was walking around Prospect Park the other day in Brooklyn. And I walked up a little wooded path, and I came upon a clearing. And it was one of these gay cruising spots. I don't know if you guys are familiar with these or if you frequent them. Nothing wrong with that if you do. I'm sure there's some legalities involved, public nudity and whatnot, but morally, nothing wrong with that. But, New York's such a diverse town, and diversity, as we all know, is such a wonderful thing, right? And it was really exemplified in this cornucopia of pervy, sketchy guys doing weird things in the woods. And you had a little Bangladeshi guy. He looked a little frightened. You had a working class Irish guy, a Hasidic Jew, a Jamaican, a couple guineas for good measure, and all there for the same thing, right? It was like the United Colors of cocksucking. Friendly bunch of guys, though. I mean, maybe a little too friendly, but I had some time to kill and went in Rome, But speaking of the gays, I live in Park Slope. A lot of lesbians in Park Slope. I have nothing against lesbians. I have love for all people. But, it got me thinking, gay guys have, or generally speaking, right? Gay guys have this good sense of detail. They're fashion people, interior designers, and so forth. Not the guys that were blowing each other in the woods. They were terrible, terrible dressers. But, real gay guys, Christopher Street gay guys, So what happened to lesbians? I see them walking around my neighborhood. They're overweight, they got the orange rubber Croc shoes on, their fucking khaki cargo pants, fleece vests, baseball caps. I mean, when did Mario Batali become a fashion icon? They dress like frat boys, but they're not frat boys, and this is why. They don't shake it off after they pee, right? At least I don't think they do. I can't imagine why they would, but guys, you know what I'm talking about. You shake your penis off to get all the remaining urine out, but it doesn't always work, does it? Because oftentimes you get the dribble stain. Right? And it's a big problem. It's emasculating, it's embarrassing, but the thing that pisses me off is women don't really seem to, they don't seem to care. They don't seem to empathize with our plight. I'm busy hearing them talking about, childbirth and hysterectomies and menopause and hot flashes. Yeah, we got it. But how about us? Walk a mile in my shoes. I have pee on my pants for 45 minutes a day. How about a little sympathy, But speaking of women, I was reading a report came out the other week, said that women use more of their brains than men. Use more of their brains. Sort of pissed me off at first, and then I realized that women still only make about 75 cents to our $1.15. So, how's that brain thing working out for you ladies? Not too good. No, I kid. That may have come off as a little sexist, but believe me when I say sexism is bad. It's bad. I hate sexism. You can quote me on that. Another thing, I hate racism. And I'm no racist, I swear. Actually, every year, to prove that I'm no racist, I like to do one good thing for black people, right? I like to extend myself to the African-American community. Yeah, that's what I do. But, and sure, I couldn't quite bring myself to vote for Obama, but I did rent Diary of a Mad Black Woman last week. Listen, I was a skeptic too, but that Medea character is very, very funny. If you haven't seen it, you should go rent it right after this show. Thank you so much for coming out. That's all I got for you.
Michael Garvey, everybody. Chris Garvey, everybody.